Hello, this is Wmpyr back again with another self-defense video. So I thought this photo is a perfect example, prime example of why the self-defense world today is in trouble. So to me, this is a perfect example of what not to do in self-defense. And actually, I want to make the clarification the difference between self-defense and a street fight. And this photo to me is actually, it's not a self-defense situation. To me, this is a street fight. Okay. Now, I don't know the details, so that's just my guess, right? What's the difference? The difference is in a self-defense situation, one person, at least one person, is an unwilling participant. They're about to be turned into a victim, and the whole situation is forced upon them against their will. And they don't want to be part of this. Okay. In a street fight, we're talking about willing participants. Okay. Because if you look at this right here, look at the girl in the back. Her back is turned, and then there's a guy next to her, and they both, I'm not going to say they're chilled out, but they're hanging out there. And I believe they feel relatively safe there. Okay, so that tells me that they're kind of like in a safe zone. So if either one of these guys that are fighting made it to there, or even beyond that point, chances are that they wouldn't be part of the action. So if you said, hey, I don't want to be part of this, just go to where the girl is and the guy standing beside her. Just go there. Or go behind them, even further away. And chances are you won't even be in this. So it's unnecessary. Okay, this is an unnecessary thing. And to me, in a self-defense situation, you need to fight back. You need to protect yourself, because if you don't, you're gonna be a victim. Here, I feel like there's a choice. You could run away. You don't have to do this. You don't have to engage. And you don't have to brawl back, fight back. You could leave. You have that choice. It looks like that to me in the photo. So that's why I'm calling this a street fight. And I know a lot of people say that, on the street, there's no rules, this and that. To me, a street fight is still a fight. Therefore, that's still related to like a sport fight or a duel. So a fight should have code. A self-defense situation, once again, you're being forced. You're unwilling participant, and you're being turned into a victim. So at that point, I think it's okay to break the rules on your part if you're the defender. If you're trying to survive, then I think it's okay. But in this situation, if either one of these gentlemen that are fighting pulled out a gun or a knife, I don't think that's cool. So there was some unwritten rule here that we're going to go toe to toe, okay, and to pull out a gun or knife at this point, now that would change that from a street fight into a self-defense situation. Okay, so just wanted to make that clarification. But the main thing is, in a self-defense situation, this criminal, this predator saw you. Okay, and they've been, watching people, and they've been scanning people, and they read you, and they decided, oh, this person is going to be my prey. This person I can take. This person I could have my way with. So they chose you. They chose you to be their victim. Okay. So they did that. Chances are they're bigger, stronger, and meaner than you. Because remember, on the street, of course, there's no weight classes. And if this person is a criminal, their background, their upbringing, they're like a wolf from the wild, where the average person in an urban environment is a domesticated dog. It's no comparison. A wolf in the wild versus, a domesticated dog, or maybe not even, in some cases, what do they say, sheep, right? So sheep going up against the wolf, there's no chance right there. But so they're bigger, stronger, and meaner than you. That's something that you should expect. So in that situation, right, what a lot of self-defense instructors teach today is to attack them first. Attack them hard, attack them vicious, attack, attack, attack. And that doesn't make sense to me because A, you're playing their game, okay? And the other thing is, if you don't take them out with that one shot, even, let's say you sucker punch them, you sucker attack, and whatever it is, you don't want to break your hand, so you do an open palm strike, or you go for the eyes, or you do a hammer fist because it's stronger than a normal punch, whatever, right? It was stronger as in your hand is less likely to get injured with a hammer fist compared to a normal punch. So anyway, let's say you do something like that, or knee in the balls, or whatever. If you don't take them out with that one hit, even if you get that surprise attack, if you don't take out this bigger, stronger, meaner person than you, this tough criminal dude, with that first hit, whatever it is that you do, it's going to turn into this photo right here, where it's going to be an exchange. Because if you don't stop them, you think they're just going to let you keep doing that to them? No, they're going to fight back. And when they fight back, this is what's going to happen, is an exchange. If you're attacking and you don't have any breaks and you keep going just like the way they teach you, you're going to attack, 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 and they're attacking you back. It's an exchange. That doesn't make sense to me. And that's what the other person, I mean, if they've been in prison and they're doing like 500 push-ups a day, that's what you're going to be up against. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. And why? Why are you attacking them? Because you feel like you're going to switch it around on them? How are you able to suddenly switch it around on? If the person approaches you, this person chose you to be the prey, they approach you, you don't think that they know that you might fight back? Of course they do. You don't think that they know that you might run away? Of course they do. So they are trying to prevent all of that from happening. They're not dumb, If they've done this before, then they got experience in all that. They have techniques and stuff. They have strategy. And unless you got something good to counteract those things, they have the advantage. The ball is in their court, so to speak. So to attack them and take them out, it doesn't make sense. So when I look at the self-defense instructors, a lot of the self-defense instructors today that teach attack, 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 I look at what they teach and I'm listening to them, and I don't hear anything that tells you how to prevent this right here, this exchange, other than hit as hard as you can and keep hitting. To me, that's not good enough. And once again, they're bigger, stronger, and meaner than you. It doesn't make sense to me. It's going to turn into this. And if it does turn into this photo that you're seeing, this exchange, you're in big, big trouble. So my self-defense is predicated. It's based off of, I am obsessed with not letting this happen. I don't want the exchange. I'm not here to fight. Exchange is to me a fight. That's a fight equal. The definition of a fight is a struggle. It goes back and forth. I don't want that. I don't want back and forth. My punches, their punches, or kicks or whatever. I don't want the back and forth exchange. I don't want any kind of brawl. I don't want that. So that is what I focus on. So next time you watch a self-defense video, please think about that. What are they teaching to avoid this exchange? Okay, and if all they got is you sucker punch them first, they don't expect that. And then you don't stop and keep going. If that's all they got, is a very, very weak strategy, very weak tactic. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.